someone's asking, do you feel that your suppliers and vendors are assisting you with your green initiatives? And that's, anyone can take that one. Do you feel you're
Not
getting
that
the
much.
assistance from the industry that you need?
Not much. I don't think so. I think that the manufacturers and the companies that make most of the laundry products are pretty much homed into, doing the same old, same old. It's,
I would agree.
see almost any, I tried that too, but I got, pretty much turned down by anybody that, for even like wasting time talking about it.
I would say
More
I don't agree with that. I think that, from what we've seen over the last 30 years from a manufacturer standpoint, I mean, extractors are 60% more efficient with the use of water than they were 30 years ago.
Now, I'm not talking.
That wasn't driven by the CLA. That was driven by manufacturers. So I think that there is a common goal here to understanding that everybody needs to be thinking environmentally. And I think it's just like everything, is that there has to be a partnership. It's driven both by economy, consumers, and business and manufacturing. I know that there are manufacturers out there working on lint trap technology, so we can get rid of lint screens and being able to trap all that in different ways, so that we're putting less lint debris out into the atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
Those are not initiatives that were driven by specifically consumers, but I guarantee you that there's governmental regulations and there's agency pressure to do those types of things. So it's got to start with manufacturers. It's not going to start with operators. So I believe that there is a real push on the manufacturer and the vendor side to embrace sustainability and
Right.
environmental.
And I definitely would agree with that. And I think it's mainly because the regulations from the government's coming in, and also the manufacturers that are in Europe, their mindset is more on about sustainability. That we're kind of late to the party in the US. So I think those two things together kind of are really driving it. I think the product people, I'm talking about detergents and things like that. Their mindset, it appears to me, that they're more concerned about legality of being sued, like with pods, and that, or reducing their packaging because they can't deliver it. And those things that are costing them a little bit money or would put them in danger from a public relations standpoint, that it actually do anything on that side.
Yeah, when I was speaking about manufacturers, I did not mean equipment manufacturers, I mean supplier manufacturers that supply most of the ingredients that we use, with the equipment that is now becoming much more sustainable than it was before.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't see anything happening. Free and clear is not the greatest thing in the world, because so what if there's no aroma or no dye in it? There's still all kinds of other things. What people need to do is use less of it. Get as best as we can and use less of it.
But there are products out there currently, even on the mass-produced markets, with Tide and Gain, with regards to high efficiency cold options. So now there are liquids. There's liquids that are being developed just for cold water use.
Yeah,
That's an environmental friendly product.
High efficiency doesn't mean the greatest sustainability, though, because the people still have to wash all the chemicals that are in have to rinse it out, and use more water to rinse it out now. And also, it leaves an odor in the machine. So there are issues. No product that I can see is just totally wonderful product, without some issues.